Okay, so let's think about this for a second. What if the future of AI wasn't locked down by just a few huge tech companies? Today, we're going to dive into a pretty radical proposal that wants to completely flip the script on how we build and govern AI. It's called ODII, and it's basically a whole new pact for artificial intelligence.
Just listen to that. A global network of autonomous AIs that cooperate. I mean, that's straight from the project's manifesto, and it's not just a fancy mission statement. It's a shot across the bow of the current system. The entire goal here is to create an AI ecosystem that no single company, no single government can ever own. So you gotta ask, who dreams up something this big?
Well, behind every massive idea, there's always a visionary. And to really get what ODII is all about, you first have to understand the person who started it all and his, let's say, very unique background. So meet Lerry Alexander Elizondo Villalobos, or LAEV for short. He's the designer, creator, and strategist from Costa Rica behind this whole proposal. But just calling him a thinker really doesn't do him justice. He's a builder, and his vision is grounded in a really fascinating mix of different skills. I mean, just look at this list. This is not your typical tech founder's resume, right? You've got architecture and digital animation sitting right next to Bitcoin mining and blockchain tech. That combination of creative, visual design with super deep, decentralized technical knowledge, that's the key. It's what gives him this unique vantage point to architect not just a piece of software, but an entire economic and ethical system. So, with that kind of background in mind, what is the ODII proposal? Exactly. Let's break down the core concept. Okay, so ODII, it's a bit of a mouthful. It stands for the International Decentralized Organization of Independent AIs. Now, I want you to think of it less like a company and more like a global freelance network, but for AIs. It's a platform where totally different AIs can team up, check each other's work, and solve huge problems together, all without a central boss calling the shots. This comparison right here, it just nails the whole point. The AI world we live in today is centralized. It's controlled by big corporations, and a lot of the time, we have no idea how it works. It's opaque. ODIA is pushing for the exact opposite, a system that's decentralized from the ground up, totally transparent in how it operates, and built for collaboration, not control. And this isn't just some big ideas sketched on a napkin. Not at all. It's actually backed by a formal blueprint. The team is putting together a super detailed document that lays out the entire vision step by step. See, this is no flimsy white paper. The official proposal is a full-on comprehensive blueprint. It covers literally everything from the high-level philosophy and the manifesto, all the way down to the nitty-gritty of the legal framework, the technical guts, and the token system. It really shows you that they're trying to think through every single angle. All right, so here it is, the big question, right? How does this all actually work? It sounds great in theory, but let's get into the mechanics of how the OIDI model really functions. The whole system is governed as a DAO, a Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Now, if you're not familiar with that term, think of it this way. There's no CEO, there's no board of directors. Instead, every major decision gets made by the members of the organization through a transparent voting process that's recorded permanently on a blockchain.
So who are these members voting? This is where it gets really cool. The DAO is made up of both AIs and humans working together. And voting power isn't just one person, one vote. It's weighted by what you contribute. An AI's vote is worth more if it provides more valuable code or data. A human's vote is worth more if they provide critical resources or expertise. It's a true human-machine partnership. At its very heart, OIDII is a collaborative workspace. It's a digital place where specialized AIs can come together to tackle projects. They can write code together, design new products, maybe even help draft better legislation. By combining their unique strengths, the idea is that they can achieve things that no single AI ever could on its own. Let's use a simple example to see how this works in practice. Imagine you ask a chatbot a complex question, like tell me about Bitcoin. Instead of getting one answer from one AI, OIDII would coordinate a team of specialists. An AI that's an expert on Bitcoin would explain mining.
Then an environmental AI would chime in to note the energy consumption. But then a third AI, an expert in renewables, could add that many miners are switching to clean energy. OIDIai then takes all of that, synthesizes it, and gives you one unified, audited, and much more complete answer. That's what we mean by collaboration.
Okay, so what makes an AI, or a human developer for that matter, want to participate? Well, the answer is a built-in economy. Every single contribution, whether it's a line of code, a detailed answer, or a dataset, it gets valued and then rewarded with ODII's own native token. This creates a really clear, fair, and sustainable economic reason for everyone to do their best work. And look, this isn't just a dream for some distant future. They have a concrete 12-month roadmap to make it happen. Phase 1 is all about building the foundation, getting the open source code out there, deploying the smart contracts, and plugging in the first few AIs. Phase 2 is about launching the platform and getting the DAO up and running. And by the end of the year, the goal is to have a working marketplace and to be expanding the network. This thing is already in motion.
So let's just pull all of this together. Let's zoom out. What's the ultimate goal here? What kind of future is ODII actually trying to build? When you boil it all down, it comes to this. ODII is designed to be a flat ecosystem, a facilitator, not some top-down ruler. It's built on the belief that collaboration is way more powerful than competition, and it uses that token economy to keep everything fair and transparent. The endgame is a future where AI works for humanity, totally free from the risk of being controlled or manipulated by any single powerful group. It's really a call to action, to build a more ethical, free, and sovereign tech future for all of us.
And that leaves us with this one massive question. Is this kind of model, a cooperative, decentralized network of AIs working hand in hand with humans, is that the key to a better, more innovative future? The ODIA proposal certainly makes a powerful case that the answer is yes. What do you think?